What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today is Wednesday, which of course means it's time for another Western New York Wednesday here on the channel. And the beer I'm reviewing today comes once again from the Southern Tier Brewing Company, and they're out of Lakewood, New York. And this is their Nitro Hot Cocoa, which is a part of their Blackwater series. So they're calling this one an Imperial Milk Stout that is brewed with cocoa powder, chocolate, and marshmallows. Comes in at 10% alcohol by volume, 25 IBUs in the time of review. This can is approximately 5 weeks old. Now, this is the fourth Nitro beer within their Blackwater series and the fifth Nitro beer they have released overall. The first three in their Blackwater series, in order of how much I enjoyed them: Nitro S'mores, Nitro Creme Brulee, a Nitro Chocolate Milkshake. I think it's going to be hard to beat the Nitro S'mores. I think they hit the nail on the head with that one. It was absolutely phenomenal. The other two were quite delicious as well. The other one they released was their Pumpkin Nitro, which isn't a part of the Blackwater series, but that was pretty good as well. Not sure if I liked it more than the regular pumpkin, but it was quite tasty. This one just sounds absolutely phenomenal. I mean, they're going for hot cocoa and 10% Imperial Milk Stout form. Sign me up. This one was just released, back in December, and it just showed up here in the Western New York area, and I'm going to give it a go. So I'm going to crack this one open. Has the whole nitro thing going on, and we're going to give it the hard pour into the left-hand glass. So these take a while to cascade, obviously. Not a long, super long time, but long enough. So yeah, that pours out, deep, dark, pretty much pitch black. The cascading effect, as you can see on camera, is happening. Has a really nice, almost like Frappuccino type of head to it. Looks like one of those Starbucks. I mean, kind of, the head honestly looks kind of like the Pabst Blue Ribbon hard coffee. How that kind of looks in the glass. That's what the head of this one looks. You have about a 2-finger, super creamy, just iced coffee looking head. Yeah, these beers always look fantastic. I mean, I don't know what Southern Tier has done, but they've kind of perfected the whole nitro thing. Maybe not as well as Left Hand, but definitely pretty damn well. It's good nose. It smells like you kind of were drinking, or you just made a hot cocoa and you kind of let it sit there for 10-15 minutes and start to cool down a bit. Yeah, I'm definitely getting marshmallows, but I'm just getting I can't explain that any better than what I just did. I mean, it smells like a hot cocoa that has cooled down. That's exactly what it smells like. And I'm sure most people out there have had hot cocoa before. Hot chocolate, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, there's just tons of rich, dark, sweeter chocolate. There's the marshmallows there, even a touch of vanilla, but it's all about the chocolate in this one. Doesn't smell boozy. It fucking smells like a chilled down hot chocolate, hot cocoa. That's what it smells like. Crazy. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. And that's what it fucking tastes like. This might be the easiest beer review I've ever done in my life. Nitro Hot Cocoa. Body. It's thinner than I anticipate for a 10% beer but that's usually what Nitro does. I think this is a little bit bigger in body than the other three, than the three that I mentioned earlier in the Blackwater series, the Nitro beers. I think this is like higher side of medium, lower side of full. Probably more lower side of full. I think this has a little bit of a bigger body. Definitely thin for 10%, but not as thin as the others. The mouthfeel, it's Nitro. It's so soft and smooth and super creamy. Yeah, mouthfeel's dynamite like always. The taste, though, it is a chilled hot cocoa, hot chocolate. It is sweeter milk chocolate mixed in with sweeter dark chocolate. The marshmallows are there. There's a little bit of vanilla. All that hits you the first maybe half of the palate, first 2/3 of the palate. Then it finishes with a very slight dryness. No bitter to speak of. Big residual sweetness. But this is not too sweet to my palate. I don't know what it is. The other ones, some of them kind of too sweet. This one isn't that sweet, even though if you were to drink a chilled hot cocoa, it'd probably be crazy sweet, right? So this doesn't approach the sweetness that I would think a chilled hot cocoa would have. It's sweet, but just not crazy. I can't tell you this is 10%. I mean, slight booze, but I'd say 7, 8. Yeah, listen, you can say what you want about this series. You can say that maybe some of these beers are too sweet. You can say that they're gypping you because they're only giving you 9.6 fluid ounces in a 12-ounce can because of the nitro. You can say that a lot of things. You don't like nitro, you don't like the nitro effect, whatever the case may be. But I think it'd be hard to argue that this does not taste like chilled down hot cocoa in beer form in a nitro can, because it does to me. And I can't imagine somebody drinking this and just being like, no, I just, it doesn't taste anything like hot cocoa, or, whatever. I feel like it does. Whether or not you like it, that's in the eye of the beholder, subjective, blah, blah, blah. For me, I'm loving this. This is fucking delicious. Still not as good as the s'mores. I don't know what it was about the s'mores, but that one was better. But I have no problems giving Nitro Hot Cocoa, part of their Blackwater series, high 4.5 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.6 out of 5. Almost gets in the 4.75 range. I think I gave the Nitro Creme Brulee like a 4.75 or maybe a high 4.75. Doesn't approach that one, but it's not far behind. So 4.6 out of 5 for this beer, I think, is appropriate. Price and availability. Price point on this one, I think, is $13.99 a 4-pack. I think all of them, all the Blackwater series Nitro beers, I think they've all been $13.99 a 4-pack in my area. It might be a little bit higher or lower in your area. So, you're talking about under $4 a can. That's worth it to me, for sure. No doubt. I mean, $3.50 a can is a great deal for this. Availability, wherever Southern Tier gets distro. The one thing that's really weird about Southern Tier, and especially with their specialty releases like this and like the Pumpkin Nitro, I live literally an hour and 40 minutes away from the brewery. They're technically located in the Southern Tier location, hence their name, Southern Tier Brewing Company of Western New York. But we don't seem to get their beers as quick as some people in Rochester do, some people even in like Erie, Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania in general. I don't know what it is, but this showed up like a week or two after a lot of my Untapped friends that don't live here in the Western New York area already checked in and already had, got a chance to try it. So don't know what it is about that, but whatever. Distribution kind of wonky when it comes to Western New York for this beer. But if you see Southern Tier, you should see this one. And for $3.50 a can and $13.99 a 4-pack for 10% beer in a nitro can with all those adjuncts, I think it's worth it. Yeah, 9.6 fluid ounces, but whatever. I don't need 12 ounces of this. I'm happy with almost 10 ounces. I should be fine drinking this one and enjoying it. That's what it comes down to. So if you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Nitro Hot Cocoa, perfect for the winter time as well. It is literally like 17 degrees outside right now, so this is warming me up and making me feel real good about drinking a beer. I don't know why I just changed my voice, but whatever. Anyway, if you had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. Like I said, 10%, drinks like 7 or 8, hides the alcohol well. I'm going to drink the rest of this and enjoy every second. Till the next one. Cheers.